everybody, BriDaJedi here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. So we last left off right outside line departure, because something's about to go down. If anyone remembers the Terra playthrough, you kind of take a small guess at what it is. Anyway, we're diving in. Here we go. Like,
Ventus,
I don't know. A little weird he's,
I thought Akko would...
like, ready for him. I guess I could sense his presence. He is voiced by Mark Hamill, so I guess he's a Jedi.
Home. You don't belong outside this world yet. You need to stay here, where you can learn...
In your prison?
What?
That's your excuse. For keeping me in prison.
You know,
here,
it is fascinating because, you know, we take most of the things at Kingdom Hearts at face value. And, of course, there's some of us in the community, or
I'm supposed to be
unfortunately a lot
some
more,
weapon.
that read into things. But I feel like some things we don't realize what happened.
Xehanort.
So,
Never let it go.
so one, we get this flashback. Flashback? Yeah. Of what happened. What we assume is probably like a year or two or some shit. That scar healed nicely, so it's got to be a couple of years.
Why do you seek the Keyblade?
Please call it next play. So when I played, I said this earlier. When I played this in Japanese, before it even came to English, I read the subtitles as X-Blade, and I was like, "Cool, it's an X-Blade." But no.
Only that it was just the beginning. Amidst that crisis, a precious light was found.
But in any event, what it means. So basically, Eraqus didn't say that you don't belong in the outside world. He said outside the world yet. So in his mind, when was he going to let Ven go? You could argue it's kind of like a parent, like the whole like, oh, you're 18, but if you're under my house, you're under my, you know, that kind of thing. Some people go through. Which I definitely got. I tried pulling like, hey, I'm 18. I could just go in and get a tattoo, but I won't because I know you guys want to. My dad was like, yeah, thanks for that. They make it seem like I was like, I would. I'm doing it out of respect.
Apocalypse out of sheer curiosity.
It's like 10 years.
I will never allow it.
Anyway, so like, what was his idea of when he said that you can learn? So what was he? What could Eraqus have taught Ven to make him like impervious? You know, or like just completely avoid the whole Vanitas X-Blade thing? Like, sorry, I've talked over the little exchange. We have subtitles.
If words won't dissuade you, only one thing will.
Okay, watch this real quick. He's like, I'm good.
Has the darkness taken you, Xehanort?
Sako. That's a noisy toy. You know, I even say that to, of course, to dogs. It's weird that I do that. But, like when I'm at work, because I work from my house, and I'll be like, nah, that's a noisy toy. Good, that's a nice quiet one.
What do you...
But yeah, so I don't know. Just food for thought, really, for me. That the whole, you know, what was Eraqus really planning? If he wasn't really going to kill Ven, now he is. But that wasn't his original plan.
Ben!
Here he comes.
What?
Master! Have you gone mad?
Terra, I command you, step aside.
No!
You will not heed your master?
I won't!
Why do all my attempts to reach you fail? If you don't have it in your heart to obey, then you will have to share Ventus's fate.
Enough, Terra! He's right!
You know what? Kingdom Hearts makes it look interesting, just like how lightsabers did. But with lightsabers, it was so much more like dangerous to the touch, you know, because you see where like easily, unless you had some type of armor or another keyblade or some type of I forget the name of the metal, but the type of weapon that like what was it like General Grievous's guards had and stuff, where it could like actually like repel a keyblade, a lightsaber.
But I will not let you hurt my friend.
Has the darkness taken you, Terra?
Like, real quick before I get into that Jedi keyblade thing, it's that he's clearly defending Ven. He's saying, "I won't let you hurt him. If you gone mad," it's all this stuff, and all Eraqus focused on was the darkness. And granted, he eventually elaborated, saying like, "I shouldn't have done that," you know. Like, was it a bridge of Vegeta? You shouldn't have did that. But yeah, so like a lightsaber, like for the most part, like clean cut for the most part. Like when they show like Vader in like specifically Rogue One for that scene, because it was, you know, more what they could do. He just cutting through people. Even something like Force Unleashed had it where it's like, easy grunts of stormtroopers, like, oh, okay, it kind of takes a little bit to kill them, and then harder ones had more armor, you could assume, even though it's more game leveling. It's also just
with you. You're strong enough now to fulfill your
you know, like, oh, strong armor or whatever, but yes.
So what are you waiting for? Join with me, right here and now. Become the Keyblade.
No.
No.
I refuse.
I won't do it. He told me the only way the Keyblade can be forged is if you and me fight. Well, guess
so
what?
yeah, with a Keyblade, even though they have shown certain things of getting hit and, you know, that it's giving... Good girl. You know, like, oh man, you got hit with there, maybe you blocked it. Like, I think of immediately the Sora versus Roxas fight in Kingdom Hearts 2 that I did. Oh, watch that video if you haven't. Where I named the episode We Make a Good Other, because I was quoting what Roxas said. I was happy
Please
to
don't do this, Master. I'm not strong enough.
No. It is because you're trying to hold it in.
But yeah, with a Keyblade, I feel like it's more blunt. Let's get that over with. It's more blunt. You can argue with the Heartless, the Nobodies, the Unverse, and eventually when we get to it, the Dream Eaters. Because that will be our next one. We got 2 movies after this, and Dream Drop Distance. We have Coded, then Back Cover, and then Dream Drop Distance. Anyway,
Do it. Embrace the darkness. Produce for your master the Keyblade.
I love him, but it still sounds so weird. With the enemies, it's easy to kind of cut through. You see that, whatever, and obviously some are tougher than others, and of course leveling.
You would rather die than use the power.
He's got the Roxas wrist thing too, I just realized.
If I must, I will extract the darkness from within you.
But anyway, yeah, so like, I mean, they show deadly because of what they can do. So when you think about it, what can a Keyblade, well, it could do that. But you know, a Keyblade can obviously use as a weapon, like to hit somebody. It can produce magic, obviously, different forms of it. Summon things or people. Summon, like, power, like in these D-Links. Or summons, like in pretty much the mainline Kingdom Hearts games. Hell, frickin' Kingdom Hearts 3, summon frickin' fucking amusement park rides. You know, like, it can do a lot.
To you, the name Vanitas shall be given.
How is this not Star Wars?
Yes.
Henceforth you shall be known as Darth. I love how he pauses and it's like, Vader. Like, I think they were going for like a money shot in the movie theater type thing. But, it's like, why'd he pause? Like, was he really, you knew he was set on the ship.
And I'll give you a reason to fight.
Also, was Vanitas just waiting while he had his flashback
Come
episode?
and find me. At the one
I don't know, that one just
place
seems a
to
little
spawn
weird,
the
but
Keyblade.
what are you gonna do? Hey, no birthing.
The Keyblade Graveyard.
I call her little mini barks births.
There, you're gonna see me choke the life out of Terra and Aqua.
Hey, knock it
Then
off.
we'll see how long you play the pacifist.
Wait!
You know, they made it. Well, first of all, Lost Memory is awesome. Long Reach makes easy land credits. Okay. What's great about some of these unlocked Keyblades, or like, thanks, is that they essentially have no downside. You know, like Keyblade makes up for its poor reach, so that's poor reach, but it's his balance, strength, and magic. That's just more or less that one. That's balanced. This, once again, provides extra boost in strength. You know, so, but yeah, Lost Memory. Bump us up to 6-5. That's really good. Why don't we go to reports? We're done there. I don't need to bore anybody with that. Keyblade Graveyard. Visit this world. Man, just like Terrace. Man, that hidden Mickey. I'll say it again, what made all these? That's so cool to think about.
Friends forever.
Folded backwards. I saw a theory on Twitter the other day of, do you think that the reason Syx holds his claymore that way is because of how Ven fought Axel all those years ago? Which, cute thing to think about, but I don't really think Ven had all that much of a thing on Syx, but or Isa, but Keyblade Graveyard. Alrighty, let's get our hidden chests. Yeah, you know, I never really used the potions in this one because I said it before, I'll always say it again. It just that I feel it's unnecessary. That is, it'll just be saved for the Trinity report, and I actually forget if that updates as I save or if I have to beat the game again for it to save. So, for instance, if I never got that Xehanort report 12, that if I beat the game, went back, did it, saved my game, would it still show up or not? I forget how that works. Honestly, I could be Terra's all day for the most part. And you know what? I skipped past this last time. So slow. So yeah, Giant Unversed. Oh, that's in this one. It's like the most annoying in this one too, because blackout. Gather. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Well, I guess yeah, he still says gather. Okay, that's a full-on gather. Anytime. Thunderbolt. Oh, good, I got one. Honestly, these things are a pain when they weren't giant. Thank you. Pain in the ass. No, I want the sticker. Damn it. Trip. Yeah, I still haven't. Jerry's still out with it. Trip or drip. I feel like you're tripping them up, but whatever. Cool. Confusion. Oh, that one's growing for sure. Or he dies. All right. Got it. Man. Yeah, so they always have the same enemies for it. So it's like the 3 floods, then the hourglass and the lightning dudes, and then And then this, oh, this one's the worst one. I hate it. Freaking grass guys. It's like they're all using Razor Leaf on you, and it's the worst. Well, at least no damage. Come on, come on. Oh. You're supposed to be easier to hit, not harder. You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. Oh, yes. You know, from that last episode where I had... open it. Thank you. And that's there, though. There we go. Perfect. Where I mentioned that I made homemade mozzarella sticks. Since I actually did that, it's been like 5 days? 4 days? And my wife is working a 12-hour shift at the hospital she works at, so it's like, alright, well, I'm gonna, since I got out of work earlier, obviously, I'll make dinner. And, yeah, she's gonna love it. Oh. Can we get another one? This is the last one of the set, anyway. Can I Magnus File before he hops away? Yes, I can. Oh, who's a big chunker now? Man, I want wing blades so badly. I think I can only get it against, like, boss time later. Are we really gonna outrun? Nope. Cannot run. Ugh. Wait, was there a big guy with this group, or am I crazy? Oh, okay, so I guess there's 4 groups. I don't know, I think there was 3. I don't know, maybe it's because I ran into it. This like last area thing is perfect for grinding. So like when I was Terra, except for like when I did like some cleanup everywhere throughout, you know, all the worlds, it was definitely like the best place because these guys are marked at such a high level. Alright, calm down then. And they're marked at such a high level, and it's, what is that, like 8 freaking tornadoes. So you get so much like experience from it. Oh, that's why, because I registered as these guys. Alright, watch. I don't know, I'm telling anyone what to watch for, and gather. And we that. Thank you. Blizzard Edge. Ah, man, I cannot get it. Well, screw you two, bud. Yeah, stay there. Get hit. Thank you. Yeah, okay, I made it. Alright, was there a chest I missed? No, I guess that's it. Well, I probably missed one back there, but... Alright, and we're all good there. Alright, everybody, I'm actually going to call it here, so it's a little bit shorter of an episode than I usually give. I'm going to get my deck all set up, I'm going to meld some things, I'm going to check the reports, and I'm going to come right back here. I figure that way because I feel like the menu booping is annoying, and nobody wants to see grinding. That's never really fun. So anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you on the next one. Adios.